Building a just society means working to change our culture, our society's culture, to better recognize individual human rights.
It's fundamental fairness to everybody in every situation.
We're not just representing individual people. We're looking for cases and projects that can actually change the law.
Law could be a tool for really lifting people up.
There are people who don't have access to justice, who don't have access to quality health care, to decent and affordable housing.
I guess I have a hard time staying back when things seem unfair to me and unjust, and I like being able to have a role in changing that and addressing injustices and making things right.
The attorneys and staff who work at the PJC are tremendously dedicated and very skilled. They're truly social justice activists. That's why they're lawyers. They've chosen law in the Public Justice Center because they think that's the most effective way they can get things done.
I've always found it outrageous that people have to live in some of the places that they're forced to live. And there has to be a way that we can do better as a society, as rich as we are, to give everybody a safe, decent, habitable house. Landlords
File against tenants all the time, and they're very familiar with the process, and they're experts in what they do. The tenant may not be as well abreast of the process and the procedure at the rent court, and that's where we come in.
It was interesting because I worked at organizations that did purely individual representation, and I had worked at other organizations that did purely policy work, and it was really unique to see PJC doing both.
One problem we've been attacking is employers who deliberately misclassify their workers as independent contractors.
Employers can reduce their payrolls by up to 30% by simply saying, well, you're not my employee, you're an independent contractor. And in this sort of misclassification, people lose benefits.
But in the end, we came out with a really exciting change to Maryland law that offered more protections for Maryland workers.
And then the other area where we're working is healthcare reform. It's a really exciting time to be working on health rights. We've got healthcare reform in the works. It's going to be a major expansion. This is an opportunity to really ensure that everyone has access to quality healthcare.
There's real people involved here, and these federal laws aren't sort of just murky, ambiguous mandates. They actually make a difference in the lives of real people, and that's a huge inspiration.
We really desperately need a more just society. There are lots of things that are wrong, but I see a lot of hope for the future.
I feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself, and that's rewarding.
A lot of job satisfaction comes with working here.
We're making some progress. This is really exciting. We're making progress.
I am building a just society.
I am building a just society.
Together we are building a just society.